Well, hello out there, all you beautiful internet peeps out there in the interwebs. This is Hello from Tashlan, from Charlie the dog and Puddon Anpye the pussycats. This is Prison Architect, and it looks like one of our cards is in trouble. This does not look good. See, privacy, family, recreation, right, so they're really not happy. I'm keeping this on pause. Now, family should be fine because we've got visitors, look, coming in here. Somebody's ex-husband, in fact. So, I don't know about recreation. Let's have a look at needs. They're definitely worrying about family and recreation there. Privacy, that's probably down to having dormitories. Tough. Let's have a look at, that's our policy. No, we're looking at our regime. Work. Do you know, I think it's possibly, I'm looking at this, is we've got work/free time, but we don't have any designated flat free time. So that's one thing. I think if we put that there, we can change up. So we give them an hour where they can just wander around and do what they like. Let's have a look at our programs. Do we have to set up any visitation? We are going to have to think about parole soon. Doesn't look like we need to. We've got our kitchen, we've got our pharmacological treatment of drug addiction. We don't have any facilities for any of that. Behavioral therapy. We probably could set that one up. I don't think that's the problem. That one we could also set up because we've got a common room now. Spiritual guidance, we don't have a chapel as yet. And we don't have anything for parole. So we've got that. I mean, if we think this is going to be quite bad for this guard, we can, I'm going to take this off like this and do a bang up. And let's see if we can't just spread these prisoners out a little bit. Oops, there's a bit of swearing and there's been a kickoff over here. And let's see if we can't just break this up a little bit by putting the prisoners back into their cells, and let's just calm matters down. And there we go. That looks like that's calmed that down. We've got some seriously injured people there. But okay. So we'll undo that. That should hopefully have calmed things down. We are building this other wing, but that has told me that we probably need to think about a chapel, and we need to think we've got visitation, but about parole. Something else. I'm like, So, we'd probably need to put a chapel somewhere here, I would say. Rooms. I think it has a minimum requirement, 6 by 6. There we go. And as far as parole, is that the same as an office? That is an office. We're looking for parole. There it is. Yes, it's 5 by 5. Okay, which I think is slightly bigger than an office. Yeah, an office is 4 by 4. All right, so now that we know, let's see. We'll start our chapel sort of here. Might as well make it a reasonable size chapel, and I'll explain why I'm going to do that. We know that that's definitely within the minimums. But what we can do, you see, is we can actually split this up. And now we know it's got to be, I'm trying to remember, 6 by 6, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's plenty. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So even, I can't split that evenly. That's so annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go with that. We just need to do it down the one side, and then I think that's only one that will fix that. Because what I can do then is I can have, you know, minimum, maximum, medium, and we can put in doors. You know, so they've got separate doors into each one. Like so. So we don't have the possibility of them causing any trouble. And I think we can do the same with the parole. I'm going to bring this path through here, I think. And we will let the parole hearings... trying to think... Because yes, we can put a door in there, can't we? Because we've got this through corridor, so that means that people in this wing can come through this way, and people in this wing can come through this way. And then we can. So let's leave a bit of space here. We don't want it too near to the staff room. It needs to be 5 by 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, and a wall. We want more than one. 3, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a wall. Yeah, you know, I think we'll go with 3. That will work, and that'll be 1 for, you know, each security level. There isn't an infirmary for maximum security. Well, that's just too bad, isn't it? Really. There will be. I'll probably prioritize that over here once this is built. But until such time, tough. You shouldn't have been naughtinesses. That's all I can say to that. I've also noticed I want to put a fence over here, and we'll just put in a staff door, just to keep our little bit of power supply secure over there. So yeah, we'll worry about the furniture and all that kind of thing later. I'm happy with that. Let's go to foundations, and we will get the chapel going, and we will get parole going. We will also need, we'll put in, okay, that'll do. I was like going to change it and everything. I was like, who cares? And we'll put in jail doors over here. That's it. So that will crack on. As far as power, we'll probably draw it from this one up here. So how are we doing with our power supply? Oh, that's drawing very little. So for utilities, we will get our electrical cable. We'll drag it from about there. That'll do. And for this one, we will drag it from here and then down to there and there. Nice. We've completed a grant. Nice. What one? What grant was that? I don't know. I think it was a long-term investment, but I'm not sure. So let's go look at our grants. Yeah, I don't really want to do either of those. Let's wait and see if max sec and that sort of thing comes up. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I think that's kitchen, canteen. This looks like this was going to be the infirmary right here. Now, did we put in any utilities? No, we didn't. Not a one. Okay, so let's drag from here. Plop that through to there, and we can just bring this up a few random areas. It's okay with the cabling, they can't dig through cabling. Sweet. And I think I will concentrate them on building this infirmary, because we've got an obvious need for an infirmary. Let's get that and get the objects in for it. Where's the medical bed? Booby booby doo dee doo dee doo dee doo. I keep seeing that and I'm so tempted. Oh, I'm so tempted. We have to do a death row, don't we? We do. We so do. Okay, let's throw in those medical beds, and let's at least call that an infirmary. Like so. And we can't really deploy that yet, but that's okay. If it's undeployed, if that's a word. I'm not convinced that's a word. If it is, then that they will just take that injured person who's in solitary at the moment. You know, thinking about they were talking about recreation. We've been a bit lax with this yard. I mean, we can give them some weights benches, can't we? That would be some recreation. And we can also give them some benches to sit down on, which will make the yard a little bit more, I don't know, appropriate. And just because I'm really nice like that, let's put some grass in here. And I'm actually thinking we can remove that, because it's surrounded by a wall. We don't need a fence as well, do we? So let's take that down. That'll give them a little bit more room as well, won't it? What are these people complaining about? Let's take this off. It's family, privacy, privacy, privacy. Yeah, mostly privacy that they're not happy about. Well, you know, you get some privacy when you leave this prison. Oh, yes. We've got fencing to go over here, all the way down here, and over here. This is the thing with planning and then going away for a week, is that you just can't remember what you were intending to do. But I think I'm rolling with this quite well. I hope I am. Okay, so materials. We were using this stone path, and I would like to bring that right the way along here, and then to where I was putting those jail doors. I think I'll also continue that path there, and we will continue it. Let's take it right the way out there and loop it around. And I will do my usual little bits of grass, just because I like it like that. I'm just seeing this. This actually is very vulnerable. Amazing the things you notice when you pay attention. So let us put a fence over here. I will take it to there, I think. Yes. And we will put a staff door in there. And while we're doing materials, let's bung some grass in over there. Got to give our staff something nice to look at when they look out the window, haven't we? Not really. I mean, who cares about the staff? Nah. Grumple. And we'll put gravel in all of these sort of utility bits. I can't see if there's a fence around that. I'll wait until it's daytime again. And it's so difficult to see. Put some gravel in there. And we'll put some gravel in there. There. Oh, if anybody's just heard a there we go, you see. One of the cats has come back from wherever. Hello. I don't know if it's just because of who I am or how I am with animals, or it's just, the luck of the draw, as they say. Oh, let's speed this up. I've just realised I've got that on really speed it up a lot. Oh, he's out again. I tend to have always very vocal cats. They're always very talkative and back chatty and everything else, and I don't know, I like it. I think it's quite good. Okay, so we're pretty much just waiting for these workers to crack on. I'm almost tempted to temporarily hire some extra workmen. Let's do that. Let's take that workforce up to 20. That's not going to do us a lot of good as far as cash flow, but I think we're kind of in need of speeding their bottoms up a little bit. A bit slow. And let's see if that gets them to crack on any quicker. Because we want to get moving. We want to do stuff, man. Oh, nah. My poor half-starved kitten that only gets fed 4 times a day. I don't know. It's a hard life. That's all I can say. Oh, great. Now he's got the dog moving. Swapper, swapper, swapper from the dog. Hello. Hello. Come say hello. Come say hello. This is the dog that had a bath yesterday. Yes. Well, it's my yesterday. It'll be about 3 days from when you get to see this. So, it was Saturday. Yes. It was threatening rain all day on Saturday, and I kept thinking, well, eventually it'll be fine. And then we went out, and the heavens opened on us. And oh golly gosh, we got soaked. And he is a large animal, and what I've been using on him is basically it's a dry shampoo. So it's something that looks like some stuff has been built. Nice. We really need to concentrate on this working. It looks like our infirmary is working. We just got the utilities to get all plumbed in. That's looking a bit strange. I think they're still working on doing all of that. Okay. And yes, so I've been using this dry shampoo on him because it's been easier for me than trying to wrestle a rather large dog, in and out of a bath. And I was just imagining it's going to be pandemonium, as I'm sure you can would be thinking. So it was, let's go concrete wall. I'm going to start filling in all these walls. I've done that jagged. Why? Was that meant to be a fence of some sort? That's what I usually do when I mean it to be a fence. Oh no, I remember what that's supposed to be. That's supposed to be the little booths, isn't it? Okay, whew. So, because we were absolutely drenched, I thought, well, it's really not going to matter. We're as wet's going to be. So I bathed him, and he was as good as gold. I was absolutely bowled over by how wonderful he was. And he hasn't tried to roll in anything smelly, which has been another sort of worry I've had, is like, I know dogs, they like rolling in smelly stuff when they've been cleaned. But no, he's been very good. And I'm popping off tomorrow, which would be yesterday. This future recording stuff is mind-blowing. To the dog too. To the vet to get his regular flea treatment stuff, because I've noticed he is scratching a bit, and I'm pretty sure that's he's sort of allergic to flea bites, as am I, so I just don't seem to be affected at the moment. Obviously I'm being spared by the fact that there's hairier creatures than me around. Oh. So we killed that straight away. Okay. Some capacitors. Put those in there. Overkill. Let's go back to what I was doing with the walls. And of course I'm not going to remember where I was. And of course, as I'm building these walls, it has occurred to me that, well, if I'm cloning the cells, I don't need to build all these walls. But, you know, derp. Seeing as I've gone this far, I might as well, and I'll just clone the, like, interior bits. Which is fine. Zup, 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 in go all the... Right. So yeah, that's a little update on me and my animals. And let's throw in these really cruel solitary cells. That's it. Lovely jubbly. Okay, oops, zoomed out a bit too far there. Looks like all of that's going in, which means that jail door just didn't go in at all. Okay, well, no problem. I didn't place it where I thought I wanted it anyway, so I'm happy with that. We'll bung in these walls. Take that out. Glub, 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 glub. Let's go into planning and just remove... I don't know why that bothers me. It shouldn't. It doesn't do anything. It's not important. But it bothers me. Oh, there's a wall there. Okay. And they've put in all that path. That's looking nice. I know we planned a jail door there, but I don't think we put it in. So we'll put a jail door in there. Oh, there is a jail door there. Oh, okay. Lovely. So we'll just wait for... Oh, those transformers have gone in. I have to switch this back on. Kapow! Brilliant. we'll do that. I'm just going to cuddle my dog. Because he's a lovely dog. Aren't ya? And he smells nice. He doesn't smell of dog. Oh, he's a good lad, that dog. Right. So we have our infirmary. Shall we work on... I think what we're going to do... We don't need the extra staff now. So let's fire all the tired ones. Fired, 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 fired. And then just fire back to our original 8. There we go. So we're not running at a loss anymore. Let's take this down just a notch. I'm kind of interested to see... I've never put in visitor booths before, so I am rather interested to do that. So let's have a look. Visitor booths. There we go. See, that's how they look. And it's a wired object, so that must mean you can sort of eavesdrop. So there it tells you visitor at the top, prisoner at the bottom, and that's pretty much what I wanted. So we'll put that in there, that in there, that, and right across there. That'll be nice, won't it? So we'll go back into planning and we'll erase that little bit. And what we want is a jail door in here and a large jail door in there. And we will then call this our visitor's room. I don't know why this blanks out. That kind of freaks me out when it does that. I can't see it anywhere. Visitation, there we go. And we'll put that there. I think this was going to be the cleaning cupboard and the laundry, wasn't it? This is the nursery. So was this going to be our common room? I have a feeling it was. So I'm going to assign these rooms so that I don't forget. So I like that execution room where you send your prisoners to die. Hello. I just got my elbow licked. Aren't you all jealous? Not everybody gets their elbows licked, you know. Hey, my darling. Oh. I'm still looking for common room. La 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 la. I'm getting distracted by getting licked. Oh, there we go. There's a common room. We'll throw that there. And then the canteen. Canteen is here. And kitchen is here. We've also... I'm trying to remember everything while finding everything as well. Morgue. There we go. A morgue in there. And this was a cleaning cupboard, wasn't it? Where's my cleaning cupboard? There it is. So cleaning cupboard. And... brain work. Laundry. Laundry, laundry, laundry. Where are you? Where are you? No, nearly can't see it. Very laundry. There it is. The laundry, and then this is the nursery. Hello, darling. And in case you all got happy, it's the dog again. Apparently, he's decided that this is family time, and oh dear me, now I've got to stroke his belly. These little white patches. And I'm sure none of you really care. Because we're looking for the nursery, which is here. That's it. That's great. Now these are the cells. So we'd only need to do one of these as a family cell. We'd need to do one of these as solitary. Yeah. And one of these as a dormitory. This is going to be the yard. Yard, hello, hello, hello. There we go. Da da da. Okay. So that's all that stuff assigned. We can get the parole going. I don't know what you're doing wandering around. I think what we need to do is let's go on to here and make this access only. That might stop our prisoners wandering around willy-nilly. While we're here, let's assign everything but the psychologist's office, isn't it, as staff only. That's a staff only area. That's inaccessible, apparently. That's interesting. That would be a staff only area. Okay. This yard is supposed to be for medium security. And then this whole area, we're wanting this to be maximum security. But hold on. Yeah, I might need to change that. Once we get these doors in, to change this bit to access only. Then we can change this bit to protected, you see. So let us go into objects. Let's get some doors here to partition this lot off. That's what we really want there. My beautiful boy. Got some cat hair on your nose. Yes, I feel very, very, very lucky to have such a beautiful, kind, gentle dogness in my life. And he's here next to me. You can probably hear him going. The deep breathing. The deep breathing is not me. It's not me excited to see you. It's just him, and his chest is a little bit congested. Well, his nose is, and that's because of his allergies, poor thing. But otherwise, he's in good health. He's got a beautiful glossy coat, and he's got melty, chocolatey eyes. He's looking at me now with the "I love you, mummy" eyes, and oh, I love him. Right. So, what were we doing? We're sorting out these rooms. So that one's fine. Now this has that. So can we now change our deployment? Because we kind of want this now to be access only, but we don't want it to be maximum security. How do we... Oh, there we go. And of course we want this to be access only and this to be access only. It's interesting that you can make it sort of maximum security access only kind of thing. So, or whatever security it is you need it to be. Until we've actually got cells, I'm not going to change the assignment of that. I will change the assignment of this. No, actually, let's do that. No, let's mess this around. There we go. And here we're going to do that. All these colours, they're so pretty. Just gonna do it for the colours. And for some reason that one's just on his own, doesn't care. Okay, so we'll probably have to change that deployment when I start creating the cells. We haven't done any of the water in here yet. I'm just trying to see, that's requiring morgue slabs, so that's a quick one that we can fix in now. So wong da dung da dung da dung, sort that out. Now the nursery, it requires a serving table, so let me find the serving table and we'll put that in there. And while we're doing that, we'll do the ones for the canteen as well. Let's, kill two birds with one stone. We also need a table in here, and we need one in here. We need a bench. Let's do that arrangement, and we'll do that, and that, and that, and that. So that will sort our canteen out. I think this also needs a crib and a playmat. That'll be down here a little bit. There we go. There's playmat. We'll put that in there. And now's the big search for the crib. Boopy doopy doody 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 doo. I don't see it. Yeah, creepy, 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 creepy. Where are you? I don't see you. No, I really don't. Okay. Nil desperandum. There we go. It's right in front of me. Right. So that'll be the nursery happy once we've done that. Now the kitchen. We definitely need more objects. Expand that because we need to put in the kitchen sink. One kitchen sink, two kitchen sinks. We need a fridge. Here we go. A fridge, a fridge, a cooker, a cooker, and yes, some bins. Put those in there. And we need a staff door. I'm also going to now need to look at my utilities and see where are our water pipes. Pipes? I said pipes. So we're going to need to bring the pipes all the way down here. And I think I'm going to bring them all the way across here as well. And that will give us, I think, enough pressure. We will put our small pipe for our sinks through here. And then for our cells, this is going to be interesting. I think I'm going to bring a pipe up straight through there, like that. I'm going to bring one straight down here, like that. And then run the small pipes across like this. And that should do us. And I seem to recall saying, I was doing this last time, that I was going to do the perimeter fence. Yet that hasn't really worked for me, has it? And let's bring that down like that and like that. That should do us as far as that's concerned. How are we doing as far as money is concerned? Not so good. We've been spending a lot of money on increasing the size of our prison. And I've assigned these, but I haven't put any objects in them. I'm being very scatty. But it looks like the temperature of our prison's gone down, so whatever corrections I made seem to have worked. And now we can assign those as being parole. Parole, there we go. That should do it. And it'll say no because it doesn't have a visitor table. But that will be fixed soon. I'm not going to do the chapels quite yet. Okay. World's most boring common room, but there we are. And why is this? There's no prisoners. Okay. That's fine. So we just need to work on the laundry and we need to work on building up these cells. But me, one-handedly, because the other hand is stroking the dog, just thought I'd share that with you. I've just noticed that I'm aiming for half an hour, and of course I've exceeded it again, and it looks like I'm about to get a delivery, so all pandemonium's going to break loose. So I'm going to be really quick, and I'm going to say thank you for joining me. Licks and woofs, soon to be very loud woofs from Charlie the dog, Puddon Anpye the pussycats. Till next week, you know we love you loads. Peace out, peeps.